It took just over an hour and about 7 minutes for that vote to take place, and it's confirmed by a vote of 54 to 45. Bill Barr will return to that job he previously held from 1991 to 1993 under President George H.W. Bush, and he's going to immediately face intense scrutiny from two Democrat-controlled House committees, Judiciary and Intelligence, who are preparing broad investigations. Now, that vote ran almost down party lines. We saw a similar pattern that we saw in the procedural vote where three Democrats crossed over. That is Sinema of Arizona, Manchin of West Virginia, and Doug Jones of Alabama. One Republican objection, Rand Paul, but the main objection came from Democrats that Barr would not remain independent, taking control over the special counsel's Russia investigation. In repeated questionings, Bill Barr made clear that he would not stand in the way of letting it run its course, and he pledged to make public as much of its findings as possible, but he stopped short of promising it would be released in its entirety, and that was a sticking point angering Democrats who worried that he might try and suppress critical portions related to the president in the findings based on Barr's expansive view of executive powers. Now, under special counsel regulations, we need to note Mueller is required to provide the Attorney General with a final confidential report of findings. And those regulations also require the Attorney General to inform Congress of those findings. They do not, however, require Barr to release all of the information publicly, giving him some latitude on what and how much to release. Judiciary Committee Chairman Gerald Nadler has reportedly hired two veteran lawyers and Trump critics who will dig into Mueller's conclusions when they are released. And in the Senate, we're already hearing about a bipartisan bill put forth by Senators Grassley and Blumenthal that would require Mueller's report to be made public, removing Barr from being in the position of deciding exactly what to release. And now we're already getting, while that long hour vote was taking place, we're already getting reaction. White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders saying that it was a major victory for justice and the rule of law. And we got some feedback, a statement from Dianne Feinstein, the ranking Democrat on the Senate Judiciary Committee, saying that she could not see that Barr demonstrated his independence, saying that Barr refused to commit to its findings, and that was disqualifying.
Can I just stop you for 1 second? Did you say that Representative Nadler is already planning to go into whatever gets released by Robert Mueller that has not been released by Robert Mueller yet?
That's right. Reportedly, we are hearing a story today that Nadler on the Judiciary Committee has hired two veteran lawyers and Trump critics who will dig into Mueller's conclusions when they are released in whatever form it is, whether or not it is partial or in its entirety. Right. So Bob Barr takes the job again, and he is going to be immediately cast into fire.
Well, William Barr said during those confirmation hearings that he would follow the protocol. I talked with Senator Lamar Alexander off the top of this newscast. He said he spoke with him directly about that, and that was his anticipation that it would be released per the rules and regulations. Griff Jenkins with the breaking news on a brand new Attorney General for the United States of America, William Barr. Thank you very much.